Single port. Same thing we're running in the front. So I might step these up to the next size bag by lowering it and getting a little bit of lift. Should be good to go. So, good stuff. What up, everybody? I know it's been a while since I did the last video on this thing. I've been driving the truck for a couple of months. You've seen it at shows, you've seen it out at cruise meets, and I started getting a lot of comments about when are you gonna get, finished? Did I miss something? What happened to the rear end? What happened to this? How'd you do the gas tank? How'd you do? When I say a lot of comments, it's been like 9 or 10 and some Instagram stuff, maybe 20 total. But there hasn't been a lot of traction here on YouTube. And it takes a lot of effort for me to do these videos because I'm not a videographer. I'm as much a videographer as I am a truck builder. So yeah, I just kind of fell off because if you notice, the last video I think we did on this had like 250 views or something. I didn't think a lot of people were really getting information out of it. You were probably watching all the pros like I do. So for the few of you that were kind enough to reach out and ask some questions on where it's at, how I did it, and what's going on, here's a video for you. And I appreciate you guys a lot, especially those ones that went and like grabbed a t-shirt, because I was not expecting that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Get one down below in the links in the description. And then watch the video so you can see all we got here. That's proof that I've been driving it everywhere and nothing's broken, everything's worked out. So maybe this will help you. This Crossmember's gotta go. You can see it's time. The whole truck's just sitting on this, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this downpipe off, get rid of the cat, pull the emergency brake cables, and cut that Crossmember out. Yay! All right, I'm moving very smoothly. Let's try and give you a look at what's going on with the transmission. Crossmember section. Boom! There you go. That's what's left of the old transmission Crossmember section. So I still have that much to cut out on that side. Where it's bare metal across the way, that's where the new brace is that I had tacked in. I haven't decided at this time yet if I'm gonna make it bolt in or not, either by going straight through the frame with some long grade 8 hardware, and basically that means it would tie in right here on the outside of the frame, or if I'm just gonna go ahead and just weld that puppy in. I haven't really decided yet, but by the end of this video you'll know what I do.
31 7/8.
Okay. So this is what we're trying to do for a transmission mount. We took a flat piece of steel, we drilled a big hole out the middle. Now we're gonna drill 4 little holes in there. And then we're gonna attach this to that and hopefully have a newer, smaller Crossmember. All this made possible by the fact that there is no longer big, heavy suspension and torsion bars that this thing needs to support. It just needs to support my crazy driving from a 5-speed. Here's what we got. So, Journey Crossmember, 3/16 1.5 inch tubing, so it's probably 1.5 inch, 16 gauge. If you're doing all that metal math, junky stuff at home, if you guys want to know. This, I just went ahead and traced and duplicated the bracket that was there. The original one won't work because it would still hang down too low. Is this beefy enough? Yeah, because all that's going on now is we're just shifting gears, man. So this is more than adequate. We're not holding the torsion bar mounts in anymore. We're not doing anything other than just keeping that transmission located. So I think this is sufficient. I'm probably gonna replace that bushing with an aftermarket transmission bushing or transmission mount, polyurethane, something nice. But yeah, this is it's gonna sit basically like this in the truck. So it'll get gussets down to here. This will all get welded, both sides, here and here. And then I'm either gonna put plates on the end and bolt it in, or do some plates and weld all the way around it. I don't know. I don't know if it's smart to make it removable or not. I'm not sure how that goes. I mean, when it comes time to do a clutch, it's probably nice if it unbolts, but I don't know. I don't have that much experience, so back to work. All right, I realized my camera was epically dirty in that last clip. I apologize. Here's what we got. Transmission crossmember for this guy right there. Should I say girl? Or maybe I shouldn't say it all. I don't know. But, yeah. I could probably grind that out and do a nice weld. That's not my best work. But, yeah. I think that's gonna get the job done. She sits, like this in the truck, even with the frame. So again, I just traced the factory mount, which, if I could find it, I'd show it to you guys. Let's look for it on this dirty bench. You can see I can't find anything. But trust me, I just traced the factory mount. That thing's been mocked up. I actually tacked it all, bolted to the transmission in place. So now it's just a matter of making sure nothing changed, and we'll get it back in. Yeah. I assure you, it's kind of sort of safe. I've been under there with the Sawzall. It's got 4 jack stands and a jack. Actually, it has 2 jacks, because there's a bottle jack under the transmission, so back to work.